Training for recreational freediving. Even though there's no substitute for actually getting wet, many top-level freedivers have little access to the water and do a lot of their pre-competition training in the gym and at home. You may only be able to get to the water every month or on holiday, but there's plenty of training that you can do every day without any special equipment. Dry training exercises. Dry training for freediving is simply training that you do out of the water. For obvious reasons, this is far safer than training in the water. However, any training that involves breath holding should be thought through carefully. If you are holding your breath, then it should be done while you are lying down on a bed or sofa. If you are practicing breath holding when standing or walking, make sure someone is on hand to lend assistance or put appropriate safety measures in place. Carbon dioxide and oxygen training tables. Carbon dioxide, CO2, and oxygen, O2, training tables are intended to help your body exercise and adjust to high levels of carbon dioxide and low levels of oxygen. The exercise involves holding your breath 8 times. With a CO2 table, the length of time you hold your breath for stays the same, while the recovery time between each hold diminishes. With O2 tables, the recovery time stays the same, but the length of your breath hold increases. As a general rule, relaxation is more important to freediving than physical fitness. If you are generally fit, though, then you will find it far easier to freedive for longer periods once any other issues around equalization, relaxation, and technique are addressed. Both cardio and strength training can be done while practicing your breath hold, which helps your body adapt to anaerobic respiration, similar to that required when freediving. This must be done with great care, though, to avoid the risk of passing out. Dry walking is a form of freediving training that can be practiced at any time that you are walking. The simplest way to begin is to walk at a fast enough pace that you need to breathe through your mouth. Then start breathing in, preferably through your nose, for 4 steps, holding your breath for between 4 and 8 steps, then exhaling for 4 steps and repeating. It should be difficult to do, but maintainable for at least 10 minutes. Weight training, either with machines or free weights, can also be done while breath holding. However, this must be done with extreme caution, and preferably with an experienced spotter. It is especially useful when working the muscles which will tire the most during a freedive, such as your upper legs and shoulders. The more you can adapt your muscles to working anaerobically and coping with large amounts of lactic acid, the safer and easier your freedives will be. The posture stretch and flowing series of movements in yoga is incredibly beneficial to freediving, increasing strength, flexibility, and body awareness. It is not recommended that you perform yoga postures with breath holding, though, and you should find an experienced teacher to ensure you are doing the postures correctly. If you are put off by the very idea of yoga, then make sure that you factor in regular stretching with warmed-up muscles. When you train for freediving in a pool, you should always work with an instructor and/or a very experienced buddy, and preferably as part of a supportive freediving club. If you do not have access to a buddy or instructor, then you can do swim training in a pool, working on your fitness and reducing the amount you breathe between strokes to train tolerance to high levels of CO2 and lactic acid. Octopush is the name for underwater hockey, a game played at the bottom of a pool between 2 teams. It is fast and highly skilled, and involves amazing breath-holding abilities. There are many clubs worldwide that you can join, and there are also clubs playing underwater rugby if you fancy something even more physical. With all physical training for freediving, your muscles are working hard, often under anaerobic conditions. This produces large amounts of waste products and free radicals. It is important that you drink plenty of water after exercise, eat foods high in antioxidants, and rest well. Your food is your fuel and your medicine. Mental training. Creative visualization is incredibly powerful, as the brain cannot distinguish between thinking about an act and actually doing it. Allow time to visualize your diving when you are relaxed and not likely to be disturbed. Progressive muscle relaxation, whereby you tense and relax each part of the body in turn, is a good preparation. Training for recreational freediving takes in everything from general fitness and diet to breath hold training and the ability to rest and relax. Ensure you work with an instructor to create a program for you that is safe and tailored to your unique abilities and needs.